and you may or may not remember this, but you played in Galway Arts Festival 30 years ago or more with Vinnie Kilduff.
Oh!
And it was amazing.
Just the two of us. Was it just the two of us?
Just the two of you. It was.
Was it in the Tyvyard?
It was.
And I had a broken ankle from playing. I was on crutches from playing football in Paddy O'Shea's in Bantry. I was on the local soccer team. And Vinny had a hangover and he wore shades.
I remember the shades, and now you mentioned the ankle. I remember the ankle, yeah.
And look, I mean, I'm sort of blushing because, look, isn't it? I mean, I'm grateful that I've at least utilized some modicum of talent that I have to inspire people. Sure, look, I have a litany of people that inspired me as well. And you know what? Every musician, no matter who they are, must have like a mentor or something. Do you know? I mean, I go to a chap for fiddle lessons. He's a classical musician. You know what I mean? And it's so important. It really is. But getting back to the banjo, I mean, I was 30 years of age when I recorded that, and when I was growing up, well, I'm nearly 60. I'm 60 this month. So you go back to what? 1968, 69, 1970, 72. I mean, it was just Barney McKenna. I mean, I was 16 or 17 before I met Kieran Hanrahan in his house over in Ennis, and I was just picking away with one of these sort of red, these Herndon picks that looked like that, with a banjo that was like 20 pounds that my uncle had bought me. And you know, you can imagine how I felt when I mean, he was Kieran and Mikey and Paul Roach. I mean, they were like geniuses. The amount of tunes that they had, you know. And I was there was a newspaper, it's still out at the moment, called the Sunday World, and they had this advertisement campaign with a white T-shirt. Are you getting it every Sunday? Hint, hint. No, I used to love this T-shirt, but I arrived down to the Hanrahans with Paddy McNevin, Lord rest him. He was a Dublin man who happened to come by our village and was going over to Clare, and he saw me as a budding banjo player. Come on, I'm going over to see Kieran Hanrahan. I never heard of them before. So I said, yeah, sure. So I had just been playing hurling and I had my front teeth knocked out, right? So I had stitches on my lip, no front teeth, and a split over my eyebrow as well, right? My hand, my little finger was like this. And yeah, sure, I go over to the Lions Den. And so that was it. So Mrs. Hanrahan said to me, of course, there's tremendous rivalry between Tip and Clare, even back then in the hurling. And Mrs. Hanrahan took one look at my T-shirt and took one look at me and says, Jesus, somebody gave it to you anyway.